guys, I'll just do a quick review on this throttle before I install it. This is off of Amazon. The link is in the description. This throttle came with a set of keys, 2 of them. Nice cut on those. Nice grips. The only problem would be with these grips is if you have bar end mirrors like I do, I don't think you can get it off. Luckily I do have extra grips, so I don't have to necessarily use these ones, but you would have to take this off, so you'd have to push onto these rubber plugs here to get it off, and I don't think it's going to look right. We'll try and get it off anyway. Come on, come on. Yeah, you pretty much have to do that just to get it off. If you don't have bar end mirrors, then this won't be a problem for you. Yeah, it doesn't look right. Yeah, I'll probably end up just replacing the whole grip. There's no point. This one here, I'll do the same thing, and then I'll just cut this off. But it's got a voltmeter that's supposedly good up to 90 volts. Keyed ignition, which I need. It feels pretty smooth. I'll give it a shot of oil anyway before I use it. Let's quickly hook it up to the lab power supply and see how bright the meter is. Okay, well, I went online and did a little bit of investigation. The way that's set up is that's the positive. That'd be you put up the 90 volts through the ignition. That's your ignition wire. And the positive and the black ground for the throttle are shared, which kind of makes me a little bit nervous because I'm running 100 volts and I don't want to be running 100 volts through my throttle cable. And considering, I mean, it depends on what type of setup you have. You could actually blow your controller up trying this. So what I'm going to do is we're actually going to open it and we're going to separate the ground for the voltmeter from the throttle. That's scary. This is not recommended for anybody. Sorry, dude, but I wouldn't have designed it this way. I would have just made an extra ground lead coming out, not shared with the throttle. No. Okay, so let's open it up and have a look at it. Oh, this thing smells like rubber. The nice thing about it is it's got a nice door here to open up so you can gain access to all the wiring without pulling the throttle apart itself, which is nice because I'm kind of curious to see how they got it wired up. It says good up to 90 volts. Mind you, you're running 90 volts right through your throttle cable, so that's kind of scary. Okay, well, there's your ignition, keyed ignition. Oops, I just pulled the throttle. I just pulled the hull out of the throttle. Obviously, they're attached with rubber cement or rubber glue. It's alright, I can fix that. Make it better. Yeah, so as you can see right here, remove some of this rubber, the glue. Yeah, the black is shared. Wow. So that means the center pin on the hull would have up to 90 volts. For whatever reason, that's kind of scary. So all we really have to do is just cut the wire off of it and then feed it somewhere else. Wow. Definitely wouldn't have designed it like that. There we go. And then all we have to do is obviously put my hull back in there without damaging it. And we'll run an extra wire out. Well, I went and isolated the ground. Separate ground now, so that means the ground for the throttle is separate. It's not connected at all to anything 100 volts, and it's actually pretty exact. If you look, the bench meter says 29.5. This one says 29.5, And if we hit this button here, we can jack it up to 56 volts or 58. Yeah, it works. It's not very bright though. I can't see it on a sunny day. I don't think you'll see that. But it does work. So I guess I'll have to install it. Later, guys.